Welcome to our Temple Living community. We're going to get started with our lymphatic drainage warm-up. So we're going to start with hopping in place. If this is not accessible to you, if you need to modify, you can just bounce. We're going to go for about a minute. If you're counting, try and get 100 reps for each of these lymphatic drainage moves. Welcome to the Temple Living community. I'm Rosemary. I would love it if you subscribed on YouTube to Temple Living Community with Rosemary. We have a Facebook group opening. If you're looking for accountability, if you're looking for more than just the 3 workouts with the lifts, we're gonna get into it. This is gonna be day 1 of our January programming. And I'm the kind of person that wants you to break apart from perfectionism. So I want you to ignore the days of this programming and actually sync it with your cycle. So this is day 1 of flow week, which is the right week to do this workout is like right after you menstruate. We're gonna do flow week right after you menstruate. Peak week. All right, let's move to the next move. Hop turns. So we've got a flow week, we've got a peak week, we've got a performance week, and then we have a deload week. So that's the order we're going to do these workouts in. If you can't hop, you can bounce and just twist your upper body. And the way that we're doing this programming is we're going to lift Monday, Tuesday, Thursday. You're going to get core mobility or Pilates on Tuesday, Friday, and Saturday, and probably just mobility or just lymphatic drainage warm up on Sundays. My goal for you in this accountability group is to do lymphatic drainage every day. So a little bit less than 10 minutes every day for 4 weeks. It's gonna wake your body up. Okay, now we're doing body waves. It's gonna wake your body up. You're gonna start feeling really good. It's gonna help you get rid of bloat. So lymphatic drainage every day. And 3 days a week, do the lifts. And then if you want the extra challenge, you can stick around for core, Pilates, and mobility. That's totally up to you. I just want you getting the lymphatic drainage in every day and 3 lifts. And then we're gonna have check-ins. We're gonna have a Facebook group. We have a Facebook group set up. So we're checking in there. Holding each other accountable there. Probably gonna drop a GIF every day when you finish the workout. Tell us your favorite move. Okay, about to do chest openers. Here we go. Bent over, arms straight, just opening up. Okay, this is a great place for support, for accountability. And then we'll be having different nutrition targets for you to hit. So my staples are try and prioritize whole food as much as you can. Made from scratch, minimal processing. The second goal is 30 grams of protein with each meal. Third goal is half your body weight in ounces of water. These are not in a specific order. If it wasn't a specific order, I think I'd do the water as my first goal. So what that looks like, half your body weight in ounces of water, what does that mean? It means if you weigh 200 pounds, half of that is 100, so you want to drink 100 ounces of water a day. And then a veggie goal of a minimum of 4 cups a day. I want you to see how you feel. Okay, now we're doing bent over trunk twists. So this is what that looks like. I want you to see how you feel. You want your back straight too. We don't want to be rounding, okay? Because some people can't eat veggies the same way as other people can. I just went through a huge healing journey. I wouldn't wish it on anyone. But I was exposed to tons of different diets to help your body heal. And there's some people that eating, it's not keto, carnivore, is really helpful. People with autoimmune issues, eating a carnivore kind of diet is really helpful. There's not chemicals. I don't think poisons is the right word. There's things in food, in vegetables, that if you isolated them, if you took them out, they would probably be poison. But if we cook things the right way, or if our body's working optimally, we can process them. Okay, arms up and down. So I went from being a huge, like, we all need veggies, 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 I feel so good eating veggies, to playing with my diet, having to do insane diets, and then like in a, I don't know where I stand with veggies kind of mindset. What I do know is that my body loves vegetables. I have so much more energy when I eat at least 4 cups of vegetables a day. And so I think it's so important to listen to your body. There's all these people out there on the internet that are going to tell you what worked for them and what to do. And I think the best thing to do is if you want to try something, try it. And then note, how do you feel? For me, I really struggled with histamine intolerance. So I went from being the person that was drinking a protein smoothie with cups of spinach a day to, is spinach high in histamine? I can't remember, but I just kind of cut out a lot of foods and then swapped for different vegetables. Okay, and cooked. Your body digests it better if it's cooked. Now we're doing golf swings. Oh, this feels so good. My back cracks when I do this. It feels amazing. So we're gonna pay attention to our veggies. We're gonna test out different minimums, trying to eat different amounts of vegetables, eat them at different times during the day. I love having sauteed spinach, or no, sauteed green beans with breakfast, and my Aldi near me has regeneratively farmed green beans, and they're a lot cheaper than Wegmans organic green beans. And I think regenerative farming is better than organic. So I love that for a breakfast. I love to air fry them for lunch or dinner, and my kids love that too. All right, now we're gonna do ballet squats. So our hips are pointed 45 degrees out. Our knees are gonna track over, or not, our toes are 45. Knees are gonna track over our toes, over our ankles. We're gonna go down for about 20 reps. So another thing with vegetables is when I was loving them, like there was a time where I did a gut health program, and it felt like it changed my life at that time. It felt so good, and I was eating like 7 to 9 cups of vegetables a day. And I also was reading the Bible and reading through the book of Daniel. Yes, Daniel. My kids are obsessed with Daniel and David. And so I'm like, which one am I trying to talk about? So Daniel was super wise. All right, we're gonna do lateral lunges. I almost did curtsy. Okay, you wanna push your butt back towards the wall and absorb all the weight in your glute. So Daniel was super wise. He became the king's advisor. And when he was brought to the king, he had to eat he was given the king's food to eat. And he was in the time before Jesus, when there were all these laws, and they had lots of laws around food. And so, all right, we're switching sides. They didn't eat pork and they didn't eat different things, and so he couldn't eat the king's food and be in good standing with his religion and with God. So he said, I'm not going to eat the king's food. And the person in charge of him was like, you have to, I can't let you starve. And he said, let us try, I don't know, a week or 10 days of eating our food and then see how we compare. If we look good, then let us keep eating our way. Maybe the guy, the prison guard or whoever suggested this, inspired by the Holy Spirit. And so they did it. And what happened after 10 days of, last one, not eating the king's food. All right, we'll have to get into this as we do our workout. We're gonna do 2 rounds of 4 moves. First one is a goblet squat. So you're holding your weight right here. Got that kind of 45-degree angle with your toes. You're going down and up. Get the weight out of your knees and into your glutes. If you get sore knees, focus on the weight in the glutes. If your knees hurt, lower your range of motion. What that means, instead of going all the way down, just go halfway. If your knees are bugging you, feel it out, see what feels good for you. I'm gonna go with the 35-pound dumbbell, and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, here we go. So, Daniel got to try eating just vegetables and water, maybe fruits, for 10 days. After 10 days, he looked better than all the people that were eating the king's food. The king's food included wine, and at that time, it was that fluffy white bread, which is what we are all eating if you're eating store-bought, because the kings had servants and whatever, and they sifted the flour so that it was fluffy. All of our flour in the store is sifted. All of our food is like the king's food with that flour, and it's deceitful, and you never feel full, and that's why. As I went through this, we're done healing, I learned about freshly milled flour. So I digress. My point is, when I was eating tons of vegetables, hold that thought. We're going into bent over row. This is what that looks like. Controlled 40 seconds. Okay? Ready? Here we go. Oh, I don't know if I can talk with these weights. This is heavy. Whew. Man, for 40 seconds, I think I should have gone down and wait. All right, stagger your stance. Oh, this feels hard. Keep your core tight. You don't want a round in your back. Oh, let's go. Grunt if you need to. I love grunting, especially when you struggle with anger and rage. Just feel like, ready? We are done. Whew. Grunting helps you release that. Okay. Our next move is a curtsy lunge with a bicep curl. So your foot is going 45 degrees back, curling on the way down, coming up on the way up. All right. Getting a tiny bit longer break while I pull out my weights. And do 15s. Oh, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Okay. So I'm reading this while I'm doing a gut diet where I'm eating 30 different plants a week and tons of cups of vegetables a day and feeling amazing. I was postpartum. It felt like that brain fog was gone, like a veil was lifted. I felt so good. And I'm reading Daniel and how he was so wise and how he was granted permission to not eat the king's food. And so he's eating vegetables and drinking water, maintaining his wisdom and looking healthier, and we're done. And better than all the other people. And I was like, look at this. This is biblical. We need to be eating lots of vegetables. So, and then there's the New Testament where all the Jewish laws are told they're, I don't know what the wording is, fulfilled through Jesus dying. So, what's the point? The point is, I think most of us need 4 cups of vegetables a day, but listen to your body. I really do think that all of us need half our body weight in ounces of water. Pretty much all of us need lots of protein. 30 grams per meal is a great goal. Sometimes you need to heal. All right, our last move in this block is a shoulder press. So we're standing here doing this slight bend in your knees. If it's getting too heavy, if you're feeling it in your lower back, you can stagger your stance, and you can always go down and wait. I'm gonna try 15s. I feel like I could go up to 20s. All right, here we go, let's go. So there's some people that might need less protein. I think it's if your liver is bogged down. However, I think you can also heal your liver while eating protein. So if you're going through something, probably best to just find a natural doctor, listen to your body, find blogs online of what help people. Whatever your preferred route is, 5 seconds. Most of us, we're done. Need at least 30 grams with each meal, half our body weight in ounces of water, and 4 or more cups of vegetables a day. So that's our focus, prioritizing whole food. Number 1, cut out the processed food. All right, now we're gonna go back through that. I'm gonna talk less so we get through it more quickly and we're done within 20 minutes, hopefully. Here we go, 10 seconds and we're going into the goblet squat. I chatted too much. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Whew. I felt like I needed to get through our programming with you. This is day 1, week 1. This is a great week to start if you don't have a cycle or if you've just been out of it. You can always start here. You don't have to sync it to your cycle. It's warm out here. It's never warm out here. It's been so cold. 10 more seconds. Keep your chin up, your chest up. Back straight. Last one. Whew, okay. Bent over row. Am I gonna push myself? I'm going down. I'm going to 25s. I want good form. Back straight. 3, 2, 1. Core tight. Here we go. Slow and controlled. If 40 seconds feels like a long time, good. You're gonna gain some muscles, but something you can do to distract yourself is hold it at the top. You can go slow on the way down. There's different things you can do to modify it so you're getting less reps in if you want to be gaining strength and holding the tension longer. I am feeling this in my glutes so much. Core tight. Your glutes are great. They're so strong. Last one. If you're feeling it in your glutes, that's wonderful because it means you're taking the pressure off of your core. So often, these are your lower back, your core. We can take the pressure off by engaging our glutes. Okay, curtsy lunge with curl. Oh, ready? Let's go. Oh. Again, if you don't want to get too many reps in, you can hold it at the bottom, do a pulse, maybe hold it 90 degrees. You could hold it at the bottom. I need to hold it the other side to even out. And you could pulse something like that. That threw me off. 15 more seconds with this move. You should feel it in your biceps. You should be feeling it in your glutes. And maybe even in your core. Keep your core tight. Last one. Whew. Guys, we're almost done. We've got shoulder press. And we're going to shake it out. I'm going up. 20 pounds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Core tight. Quarter of the way through. Oh, I don't know if I should have gone up in weight. You can drop down. Let's go. Oh my gosh. 10 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Done. Oh my gosh. Now we're just swing out your arms. This is great for your lymphatic drainage. Also, we're done. How are you feeling? Are you excited for this series, for this group, this Temple Living community? Let me know. If you're part of the Temple Living community, you will get lymphatic drainage every single day. If you're just following on YouTube, you're gonna keep getting the 3 lifts with the lymphatic drainage warm-up. Oh my gosh. All right, we're done. Let's go make it a great day. Peace out.